All right, hi everybody, welcome to Naval Yoga. My name is Haley and I'll be guiding you through the next 60-minute vinyasa class together. So we're gonna get started in a child's pose today. Feet to the back of the mat, fingertips reaching forward, or maybe arms resting by your sides. Knees can be spread far, or maybe knees touching. Allow the hips to sink into the heels. Go ahead and close your eyes. We're going to start these first few moments off by simply noticing. The word and the action itself of noticing has been something I've been thinking about quite a bit recently. I found myself up in Sedona last week and I just started to notice things I otherwise wouldn't notice if I was just being completely still and not distracting myself. I just sat on a rock and I looked around and I noticed how the light from the water was reflecting the sun and how that shimmered into the leaves of the tree. And I noticed how the water looked as it rippled down over the rocks. I noticed the little insects around me. I noticed the sound of the breeze, the sensation of the sun on my skin. There was just so much to notice just by being completely still. And these are such small observations, seemingly small observations. But they were beautiful in their own unique, small way. And if I hadn't just sat still and looked around, I probably would have looked over them, not even noticed them. And I say all that to say, there's so many beautiful things in this life that are very small things, but they're very special. And those small moments are what create our days. Those small moments where we notice something beautiful. Maybe it's a bird or a flower. We build moments of joy through these small observations, these small things we notice every day. And so for today's practice, I might encourage you to just take that concept, that word, that action of noticing into your practice today. Noticing how a pose feels in the body, what sensations occur. Noticing the shape of the posture, where your arms are, where your legs are, your proprioception. Noticing your energy. Do you feel a little heavy today? Do you feel very energized, ready to go? And we notice things without placing judgment on them. We just notice. Similar to how we say, try not to attach yourself to your thoughts, but rather just notice them. Continue to do that in your practice today, with your thoughts, your movements, every moment, maybe not every single moment, but there's going to be multiple moments where I want you to just check back in with this word, this action of noticing and observe. So keeping your eyes closed in this moment, I want you to notice the tips of your fingers pressing into the mat, the palms of the hands, the forearms and the elbows, the knees and the shins, tops of the feet, and the tips of the toes. Notice your forehead, your third eye resting into the mat. Maybe the tip of your nose is grazing the mat. Notice your belly pressing to your inner thighs. Notice how your clothes feel against your skin. Notice the shape of this posture. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let's take one more deep breath in. Sigh out. Go ahead and rock your forehead side to side very slowly. Wiggle the fingers, just introduce some gentle movement. Remembering through your practice today that everything I guide you through is an invitation, not a requirement. Take what lands and leave what doesn't. Take both the hands to the top right corner of your mat. Drop your left shoulder down in line with your right. Breathe deeply into the left side body. Let it go. Bring both the hands top left corner. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring both the hands back to center. Let's tent through the fingertips, so lift your palms off the mat but keep your fingertips connected to the mat. Go ahead and dip the right shoulder down, maybe gaze under your left forearm. And then go ahead and dip the left shoulder, gaze under the right forearm. Come through center, right shoulder dips. Through center, left shoulder dips. Moving with the breath, inhale center, exhale right, inhale center, exhale left. One more round, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Go ahead and plant the palms, lift your gaze, draw yourself forward and through belly to mat. Sphinx pose. Elbows under shoulders. My mind blanked there for a moment. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Tops of feet pressing into the mat. And find some engagement through your quads if you can lift the knees. Gaze over your right shoulder. Take a breathe in. And a breath out. Bring the gaze over left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your gaze back forward. Inhale the gaze to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Gaze forward. Bring the chest all the way down to the mat. Hands are gonna come to 10 and 2, come to your fingertips. On an inhale, slowly wave yourself up. See if you can straighten your elbows, kind of like we come into seal pose. Keep squeezing those glutes. Engage your quads. Feel the knees lift. Take a breath in. And exhale, slowly wave yourself down, maybe forehead to mat. Inhale, wave it on up, gaze forward. Exhale, slowly come down. 3 more with the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes. Inhale, press into tabletop pose. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're going to start by moving through some cat-cows here. On an inhale, drop the belly low. Exhale, round through the upper back, cat pose. Inhale, cow pose, belly low. Exhale, cat pose. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take 1 more on your own. And we'll meet in a neutral spine. Bring your left hand underneath the nose. Inhale, reach the right arm up, lift your gaze. Make a fist with your hand, and then take a few rolls of the wrist going one way, and then the other. Inhale, reach the fingers to sky. Exhale, thread the needle, gaze over your shoulder. Don't drop down just yet. Inhale, fingers to sky. Exhale, reach the right arm through. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, thread. Last inhale, reach. Exhale, thread it through, this time dropping down to the right shoulder, right ear to the mat. Left hand can stay under your shoulder or maybe fingertips reach forward. You also have the option for that forearm wrap. Soften into the space between the right ear and that shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Left hand comes back to the mat. Inhale, press and lift, right fingers to sky. And exhale to return tabletop pose. Right hand under the nose. Inhale, left fingers reach. Make a fist, then take a few circles one way and the other. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread it through, gaze right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale, reach. Exhale, thread it through. Again, drop down to the left shoulder, left ear. Find that placement where your right hand's gonna go, same as the other side. Deep breath in. Let it go. Hand to mat. Inhale, press and lift. And exhale, return to your tabletop pose. Let's take a few circles around the wrists. Take it the opposite way. Just give our wrists a little bit of love here. And then shift forward and back on your wrists. If it feels good, you might flip the wrists around, so the fingertips to the knees, and then shift forward and back gently. gonna do a neutral tabletop. Curl the toes. Inhale, hips lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Start by pedaling out your dog. Bending one knee after the other. Maybe wagging the dog tail, shifting your hips side to side. Continue doing that. I'm just going to take a quick peek at my camera. I don't know. Keep getting an update here, but we're good. Audio's working, video's working. Continue working through that down dog. Noticing the hamstrings, how they're feeling. Just noticing the backside body in general. From your heels all the way up to your tailbone, down the spine, through the fingertips. How is the backside body feeling today? Take a couple more breaths here. And we'll find some stillness in our down dog. Inhale, lift your heels nice and high. Exhale, drop the heels to the right, gaze left. Inhale, heels high through center. Exhale, drop them left and gaze right. Inhale, the heels high. Exhale, bear pose. Hover your knees a few inches above the mat. Bring your gaze forward and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Side out. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Starting with the right foot, take small steps until you find a nice forward fold here. Maybe bring your feet a little wider than hips width. Grab either elbow. Shift the weight to the balls of the feet. You just give yourself a gentle sway side to side. Bring the hands back to the mat. Heel toe your feet in about hips width distance. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Nice long back, pull the crown forward and through. Exhale, forward fold. Keeping your arms heavy by your sides, begin to slowly roll yourself up, stacking one vertebrae after another. Head is last to land, or rise rather. Once you arrive, shrug your shoulders up to your ears, plug your shoulder blades in together behind you, so draw the shoulders back, and then pull those shoulder blades down and back. Palms shine forward. If it feels good, close the eyes or maybe just soften the gaze. Notice the four corners of the feet grounding into your mat. Notice your tailbone as it pulls down towards your heels, feeling the front of your pelvis lift. Feel your heart open up as you bring the shoulder blades closer together behind you. And then just notice your breath. Flutter your eyes open. Inhale, we'll reach the hands up overhead and we're going to interlace the fingers. As you exhale, bring your hands down to heart center, just like this. And then we're going to flip the palms to face out in front of us. Inhale, reach the hands back up overhead. Exhale, bring the arms forward in front of you. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release in front of you. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale. exhale. Last inhale. And exhale. Release the arms down by your sides, maybe shake out the wrists. Inhale, sweep the hands overhead, press your palms. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands, step your left foot all the way down and back, and then drop to your knee. Inhale, arms up overhead, grab onto your left wrist. And as you exhale, lean over to the right. Let your hips get heavy. Press into your right big toe mound, help balance yourself out. Breathe. Release the wrist. Inhale. Exhale, half splits. Hands to mat. Bring your hips towards the left heel. Right toes lift. Find some flexion through that right ankle. You might windshield wiper the toes out and in a couple times. Just massaging through that hamstring. Plant the right foot. Bring the hands forward to frame it. Tuck the back toes. Inhale, lift the back knee. Step it to plank. Hold it here for 5. Continue to breathe for 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Starting with the left foot, slowly step and find a fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly roll yourself up. This time we're going to bring the hands up overhead. And as you exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, fingers to sky. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, rise. Cactus arms, exhale. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last exhale here. Inhale, reach. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. This time we'll take the right toes all the way to the back of the mat and lower the knee. Inhale, hands overhead, grab onto your right wrist. Exhale, lean over to the left. Hips sink down, feeling the stretch that runs from the top of your right quad. I guess there is only top of the right quad. There's no back quad. Anyways, feeling the stretch that runs from the quad all the way up the right side body. Maybe you feel it in your armpit here. Inhale. Release the wrist. As you exhale, find those half splits. Left toes lift. If you'd like to windshield wiper those toes in and out a couple times, go ahead and do that. And we'll plant that left foot forward, bring the hands to frame the foot. Tuck the back toes, squeeze that leg nice and straight. Step it back to plank. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down dog. Down dog, deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or take a long step forward or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. 1 breath, rise, hands overhead. Press your palms, exhale, hands to heart. Arms by your sides. Inhale, reach. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. This time you can step or hop back, find plank pose. Option to lower those knees down for modified plank. Draw the navel up and in towards your spine, keep your core active. Eyes at the elbows shining forward. If your knees are lifted, think about engaging your quads and pressing your heels to the back of the mat. Inhale, shift the shoulders slightly past your wrists. Exhale, elbows hugging in, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or low cobra. Exhale, hips lift, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. One breath, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart and down by your sides. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left foot back or hop to plank. We're gonna lower halfway down on the exhale. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Down dog on the exhale. Couple breaths here. These vinyasas are optional. You can modify them and skip them. It is up to you. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Step or float to fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart and down by your sides. Inhale, reach. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to mat. Step or hop to plank. Take your vinyasa. Couple breaths here. We'll do one more sun A and take a little break. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Arms down. Inhale, rise. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, hands to mat, step or hop to plank, option to vinyasa. Go ahead and lower the knees to the mat. We'll find ourselves in a child's pose. Closing the eyes if they're not closed already. Just reconnecting to the breath. Noticing how quick you're breathing, the depth of your breath, maybe the texture. and using this opportunity to be completely still. The mind especially likes to wander when we're still. And instead of trying to force quiet, instead of trying to force quiet into your mind, maybe you notice. Just notice. That's a way to help keep the mind busy, but still allow you to be present. It's just by noticing what's happening in the here and now. A few more breaths here. We'll take one breath in together. Inhale. Sigh it out. When you're ready, let's go ahead and make our way back to a downward facing dog at your pace. Take one more breath in together. Inhale. Let it go. Right. Three-legged dog with the right leg on your breath in. Bend the knee, stack your hip. You can hang out here if you want to work through the hip. Start by taking some slow circles. Try to move as slowly as you can. Really feeling your way through that hip socket. And take it the opposite way. Inhale, lift and lengthen the right leg. As you exhale, we'll slowly step it through. Try to use your core to bring the foot all the way through. Pivot your left heel down to the mat. Maybe widen your stance here, just for a stronger foundation. Inhale, warrior one. Fingertips to sky. Feel your pinkies drawing in. Soften through the sides of your neck. Checking in with your feet here. Noticing if your back heel is lifted or your outer edge of the back foot is lifted. You might want to shorten your stance a bit and seal that foot down to the mat. Get strong and straight through the left leg. Feel some slight engagement through the core. If your lowest ribs are splaying outwards and you feel a back bend happening, knit those lowest ribs back in. So think about drawing those low ribs down to the front hip points. And then see if you can get a little bit deeper in that front knee. Breath in. Exhale, hands behind low back, interlace your fingers for a bind. Inhale, punch towards your back heel, lift your gaze to the sky, back bend. Exhale, humble warrior, a little wobbly there. Humble your warrior, we're bowing inside of the front leg. Right shoulder taps right knee. Maybe you can get that right shoulder inside of the right knee. But I want you to notice if your right hip is poking out. We want to try to keep the hips square to the front of the mat best we can. If that means you're not as deep in this forward fold or this humble warrior, that's what that means. That's okay. What I want you to think about is the strength of your legs doing the work for you so that your torso can relax. So really press hard in the four corners of each foot. Squeeze your hips together and then soften your torso. Inhale. Exhale, let go of the bind. We're going to sweep the arms back up overhead and lift the left heel, finding crescent A. Find the back toes. And maybe lifting that back heel lets you get even deeper in that front knee. Inhale. Exhale, twist left arm forward, right arm back. Keep your hips hugging in together. If you feel strong and stable, you can draw the gaze towards your right thumb. Inhale, exalted. Reach the right hand back, catch the left thigh. Bring the left bicep towards your ear. You can drop the gaze to the mat. Maybe lift the gaze to the left thumb. Return to your twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, circle sweep the arms all the way up as you pivot the left heel down. I was gonna say triangle, star pose. I'm struggling a little bit today. Let's wiggle out the hips. Bring those hands to heart, goddess squat. First time in goddess, you might just bounce through the hips here, sway side to side. Maybe play with the width between the feet if it feels better to have your feet farther apart. You can do that. But I want you to think about actively pushing those knees behind you and maybe sinking a little bit lower. We'll bring those hands to the inner thighs. Find length through your neck. Think about lifting the crown of the head towards the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, right shoulder dips, gaze left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, star pose. Wide leg forward fold on your exhale. Bring your heels out and your toes in. Have about 5 breaths here. You can hang out, be still, maybe go inverted. If you want to take a nice twist, we'll bring the right hand to the left shin or ankle. Inhale, left fingertips to sky. Exhale, forearm wrap behind the low back. See if you can tuck your left fingers into your right hip crease. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, sweep the left arm all the way over, catch the right shin or ankle. Inhale, right hand to sky. Exhale, forearm wrap. Inhale, right fingers to sky. Exhale, release. Let's bring both hands under the shoulders. Inhale, press, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands back to the top of your mat, find runner's lunge. Inhale, step to plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Let it go. Left side. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Bend and stack. And take those slow, intentional circles. Make sure to take it the opposite way. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step it all the way through. Back heel pivots to the mat. Inhale, warrior A. Doing that quick check-in with your foundation. Four corners of both feet are strong and firm into the mat. Right and left hip are in one line. Shoulders are soft. Inhale. Exhale for the bind. Inhale for the back bend. And exhale to humble. Remembering the strength of the legs here. Back leg squeezing straight. Left hip swings back. Really pressing into that left big toe mound. See if you can find some softness in the upper body. Breath in. Breath out. Release the bind. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lift the right heel, find crescent pose. And play around with the pose, see if it feels better for the back leg to be strong and straight. Maybe today it feels better to have a little bend in that knee. Just noticing what works for you in your body. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Option to bring your gaze towards your thumb or gaze to floor for more support. Inhale, exalted. Left hand chases the right thigh. Right bicep to ear. Back to the twist. Inhale, star pose, circle sweep all the way open, opposite side of the mat. Exhale, hands to heart, goddess squat. We're just gonna walk out this goddess a couple times, left and right. Inhale, back to start. Wide leg fold, exhale. Again, about 5 breaths here. Maybe do the same, maybe do something different. You can walk your hands out in front of you. Feel yourself lifting the hips higher. Shift some of that weight in the balls of the feet and the toes. Couple more breaths. Last inhale. Exhale, hands under shoulders. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands back to the top, find your runner's lunge. Inhale to plank. Option to vinyasa on the exhale. Downward facing dog. Okay, so we're going to take that flow a couple more times. There are going to be just some minor changes, so just listen carefully. Take a deep breath in and let it go. All right, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Back heel drops. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, bind. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, humble. Release the bind. Inhale, crescent A, back heel lifts. Exhale, twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, twist. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands back to the top. Step the right foot back as you inhale, plank pose. Option to the vinyasa on the exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, bind. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, humble. Inhale, crescent A. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, twist. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, hands back to top. Inhale, step it back to plank. Option to vinyasa. Downward facing dog is where we meet. We're going to take that one more time before we come down to the mat. Before we go, let's take a collective breath. So exhale, empty all the air. Inhale, deep breath in. Sigh it out. All right. Inhale, right leg lifts. Use your core exhale, step it through, runners. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, bind. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, humble. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, twist. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Come to runner's lunge. Inhale to plank. Exhale, vinyasa. Last side. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, bind. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, bow. Inhale, crescent A, slow and steady. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, twist. Inhale, circle sweep, star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, star. Wide leg fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands back to runners. Inhale, plank. Exhale, last vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Let it go. Slowly lower down to the knees. We're going to come to our sit bones and extend our legs out in front of us. Just scoot the fleshy part out from underneath you here. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhale, fingers to toes, ankles, shin, knee, whatever's available. You might just find a nice rounding through the back. You'll feel that more in the hamstrings. Breath in, breath out. Release the feet. Slow and steady, roll yourself up. Bring the left foot in, keep the right leg extended out. Bring the heel a little bit more at a diagonal to the top right corner of your mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Torso is in line with that leg here. Drop your left shoulder down just a bit more, so we have it in line with the right shoulder. Maybe relax forehead to knee, soften the neck, soften the jaw. Breath in, breath out. Release the foot, slowly rise, and we'll swap out the feet. Left foot up, right foot in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Breath in, breath out. Slowly roll yourself all the way back up. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together, touching. Grab the outer edges or the insides of the feet with your hands. Sit nice and tall. Let's take a few head rolls because that feels good. So just go ahead and roll the head around in circles. Moving really slow. Take it the opposite way. Come through center, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Bring the chest to the center or the insides of the feet. Try to keep your spine nice and long here. Inhale, rise, shoulders over hips. Exhale, fold. Maybe gently pull on the feet, drawing yourself deeper. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. A couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale, rise. And exhale. Slowly rise. Bring the left hand to your right knee and plant your right hand back behind you. Gentle twist. Deep breath in, get tall. Exhale, gaze over the right shoulder. Try not to force yourself into this twist. Let your breath do the work. So think about as you inhale, your spine gets longer. You're creating space between the vertebrae. And as you exhale, allow your exhales to pull you gently into this twist. Last breath in. Exhale to unwind. Bring the right hand to the left knee. Left hand plants behind you. Breath in. Exhale, twist. Exhale, slowly unwind, face forward. Let's go ahead and press the bottoms of the feet to the mat. Bring your hips back to center if they're not there already. Fingertips reach out in front of you, just a little bit of core action on our way down. So take an inhale, reach fingertips forward. Keep your core engaged. As you exhale, we're slowly gonna lower down. Try to move as slowly as you can here. Really notice the core working. The slower you move, the more difficult it is. That's what we want, a little challenge. And once you arrive, let's reach the arms overhead, extend the legs long. Inhale, give yourself a nice big stretch. Exhale, head beyond there, knees into your chest, grab onto your shins, and a gentle rock side to side. Soles to the mat, knees are bent, arms by your sides. You should be able to just graze your heels here with the tips of your fingers. Setting up for bridge, drive your heels down. Inhale, lift your hips up, bridge pose. Think about your shins pressing forward and your chest chasing your chin. Option for the hands to bind behind your low back. Keep breathing, keep lifting for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower one vertebrae after another, taking your time. Just before your tailbone hits the mat, lift your heels, and then continue to lower all the way down. Go ahead and pop your feet off the mat, reach down and grab the outer edges for happy baby. Another little rock side to side. Maybe taking ninja baby. Roll over to your left. Extend the left leg long, keep the right knee bent. And then roll over to your right and do the opposite. Right leg long, left leg bent. Release the feet. Lift both feet to the ceiling for waterfall pose. You can keep your arms lifted as well for dead bug if you'd like. Otherwise, just release the arms down by your sides. Keep a slight bend in your knees and relax your ankles. Work towards finding that sweet spot where it's almost as though your legs are floating in the air with little to no effort. So you kind of got to work towards finding that spot on your sacrum, the lower part of your back, until you reach that effortlessness here. This is where I am ending practice before we move into Shavasana. If you would like any final poses, plow pose, shoulder stand, and you can move into them carefully, protecting the spine, feel free to do so. If you're with me, just notice the legs floating in the air here. Maybe a gentle sway here and there. Breath in. As you exhale, slowly begin to bend the knees. Really, really slow. Bringing the heels towards your glutes. Draw the knees into the chest. Wrap the forearms around your shins. Forehead comes into the knees. Squeeze yourself into a little yogi ball. Try to get as small as you can. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, crack yourself wide open. Extend the arms out, the legs out long. Setting up for your final posture, the Shavasana, where we're ending our practice today. Let the feet relax, the arms, the hands, the belly, the legs, everything relax. Soften your jaw. Soften your eyelids. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. We have 1 full minute here together. We're ending here, so at the end of that minute, you are practicing in the comfort of your home or wherever you are. You can stay in the Shavasana for as long as you'd like. As always, yogis, it's an honor to guide you through your practice. The light in me honors the light in you, and I hope to see you next time. Namaste.